Cool. How are we doing today? Any puppers around?
It's Greece, Finland, Turkey, and Russia, the countries that Finland borders, yeah. We've got South Africa. And Sweden and Norway, that is what makes Finland part of Scandinavia, yeah. Hey, Shosho, what's up, dude? Okay, I can turn all this in now, because it's done being rain. Like, my entire body feels so good.
Are you
That was
force
a good
misogyny?
meme. That was a 10 out of 10 meme.
Which one? The one where I hit the horse? Sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would. But the dogs have been fed. And I did that on purpose too. That's the crazy part. I hit that horse on purpose. Okay, I don't see this being a very good item. Like, the effect on it is really good, but it said will save DC 13. Like, I guess I'll just sell that. I think I'll keep using this on my lady here when she's not exhausted. This wicked longbow. Not as good as our other one. And the other one. Light hammer, whatever. Momentum. This seems like a good weapon. I don't know how I would use it on. Maybe I'll keep it just because it's good, but... I mean, it seems pretty good. I feel like if you did a build with this where you had, like, a lot of crit chance increase, like reduction or whatever, you could, like, just perma-haste your entire party. I should see if anyone wants to wear this stuff before I... Let's see here. Anyone need this armor? He's already wearing breastplate +1, which is probably better than this. My man here can apparently wear it. Didn't know that was a thing, but... Oh, it's a breastplate +2. Not quite so tiny though, and really just cast haste for any situation or matter. Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you make it so you have a higher chance to crit, right? Like you would increase your crit chance. Then you'd say, "Ha-ha! I got you, you scoundrel! Now you will eat lead." Like, what's the lowest you can get your crit chance to, like 17 or something? And I also said it's probably better in real-time mode, because I feel like you probably hit more in real-time mode than you would in other modes. Probably. Should I wield that on, no. Deal. We have 22,000 monies. Let's open my thing here. Wrath of the Righteous. Specialist belt looked pretty good. Maybe not right now. War Kilt of Sarnray. Bookworm's Headband. This guy's the flowing scales. I'm not about if it's already bought. Flowing scales, what is that? Flowing. I only searched in that category now for some reason. Flow. Ah, this thing. I don't know if this is good or not, but how does armor work? Does anyone know how armor chances work if you have a higher armor bonus or something else? Like, as an example, let's say that I have the flowing scales, which give me 22 AC, but then I wear mage armor, and that gives me 30 AC. Will it still get the bonus of the 10% miss chance with the flowing scales, or is that only while you're using its AC to be attacked? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean?
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. Maybe I should save some money until I meet that skeleton guy, because he's like a little bit limited use. I talked to Darren about the estate. He's going to celebrate his birthday at Heaven's Edge, so we can go there as guests. A celebration that is far from ideal. It'll be rather inconvenient for me to conduct the investigation with all the guests around. Thank you nonetheless, Commander. When you decide to go to estate, I will join you. Right. Where else is my spy master at? She having sex with her wife? Ugh. Ugh. Women and those having sex with each other. Ugh. Ah. I don't. Why does that keep happening? What am I doing wrong there? So if I click, I'm gonna click him, and it selects Olivia or Sila. Fish on a stick. Ooh, Lion's favorite dish. But does the favorite dish mention anything? I'm gonna go for this one again. Regil. Crusade is harsh, but for those cast aside by fate, it's a chance for a new life. Cast aside by fate, well, now has a better ring to it than Dirty Crook. Put a buff if you make the favorite dish. Oh, yeah. Special buff. Oh my god, he failed at this again? How? How do we keep failing at this stupid fish meal?
Follow if you dare.
I should probably buy all the reagents from this fellow, huh? That might be a good idea. I was gonna sell these. Will I not find another bag of holding anytime soon? I don't know if there's any easy way to filter into reagents, though, compared to garbage poo-poo doo-doo. Because they don't really have, like, a special symbol or anything. Ugh. 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 On the dog. Bark, on the dog. If I cross over here, is this looking for a food? You discovered underground hideout. Ah, so I physically can't go any further anymore. We've explored all the lands that are left to explore. We just have this demon army down here that I guess I should try to fight. This would like more recruits for it, probably. Alright, Hell Knights, assemble! Do 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 do.
We should move.
Buff up.
Always be ready for the worst.
Buff,
Something wrong?
buff.
Trust in yourself. You require my unbiased opinion? Nice try. Didn't work, though.
What?
Esmith, access. Yes. Esmith, access. Yes. Esmith, access. Yes. Esmith, access. Yes.
Whole team of mage armor participants. Looks like the Hell Knight continued to fight the gargoyles even from the air. They both fell to the ground and perished. Nice. Helmets are pretty cool. Commander, quick, come here quickly. Lost G. On the mountain, you see a raided camp and two groups of warriors, one wearing white and yellow armor, the other one in black. They are led by a tall man in white priest robes. So the warriors glance around fretfully, their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear the screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
You know, I was questioning when it said that the fish on the stick was Regil's favorite food. I was like, who's that? Well, there you go, I guess. I was like, that's what I meant already. I did it Regil, not Regil. Is it Regil? Regil. Regile.
But the wounded...
Problem solved. Retreat to shelter.
If the man in white has anything for it to add, his words are drowned out by shrieks of gargoyles as they fall from the sky. Paralictor will lead the unit to shelter. We need to get through to them. I was gonna get executed, huh? Fish on a stick.
I'm off.
How would you fish on this dick? Are you playing some PoE baggy pants?
Strike! Ha!
Ow, 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 ow.
You won't survive me.
I did 49 damage. Hello again. I assume gargoyles are immune to sleep.
Surrender, or else!
Why not? Gargoyles notoriously not immune to sleep. I mean, we might as... No! Oh, she doesn't have a crossbow. God damn it. I was gonna win in Rome.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You should have run!
When in Rome, you should have run. Gargoyles classically sleep on roofs to ledges. True. That's
Did
true.
we find trouble?
I thought they were just
They
chilling
did.
though. I didn't know they were actually sleeping.
Distract them from me.
Ow, what the hell was that? Smite good. I just cast a haste.
Too late for apologies.
Good night, my lover. Good night, my friend. And we're really rolling high here, huh? We're really rolling above
This
average.
will hurt.
Endure this.
We're really rolling a
I can't
lot.
die now. I'm
above
barely
average.
rich enough. Time to share your treasures. Ah!
Sleep.
I'll hit you.
Good night. Good night, sweet prince.
Don't hold back! I do what I must.
You know, the thought deal, we gotta keep moving while our buffs are still active. The sight before you is once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and woman dressed in white and yellow priest robes, lie on the ground, surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They are tangled in death. The claw of the monsters are tearing at the humans' clothes, and the largest gargoyle talons that pierced the man's chest and punctured his heart. But before they died, he or his companion defeated the enemy. Suddenly the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the world-wound's horrific sky. Her pale lips open and she exhales abruptly. The sun will never rise again. There is only darkness above me. Even the sky here is cursed, and we along with it. Yaker. Walking in front, steps over the man's body without looking, but turns around at the sound of the woman's voice. The Medevian faith breaks too easily. All people are easily broken. The knights in pale armor help each other through the horror, but the knights in black only break each other and everyone around them. I'll heal the woman. You'll help. You'll feel better now. The woman pushes you away with a weak gesture. Expend your efforts on someone who can be helped. Leave me. My crusade is over. Who are you? What happened here? I'm a priestess of ardent sirenry from the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Next to me is Ashes Straiter, the head of our order. Powerful pride sounds in the woman's voice. He has led our forces on the race to the Worldmoon many times, but this campaign, the Gargoyles attacked a few nights ago, a vast number. We've never seen anything like it. Ashes organized our resistance with great skill, but while the monsters were distracting our fighters, a small group of them raided our camp and took our supplies. We're left without food and water in the middle of the Worldmoon, where it's nearly impossible to find provisions. We shared the last crumbs of our supplies and set off back to the way we came. Everyone was suffering from hunger and thirst. We grew weak and could barely fight back when the gargoyles struck a second time. They snatched many of us away. I saw the pain on Ash's face as he counted the losses, but he managed to rally us. We continued our trek and soon came across traces of our recent battle. Someone had destroyed a troop of demon worshippers. In our desperation, we decided to follow the strangers to warn them of the gargoyles and seek their help. Having no idea that they were Hell Knights, but we received only scorn. Every gulp of water in my unit is accounted for, they said. They spared us 2 flasks and a sack of dried bread. They said we were allowed to keep the sack to use as bandages. 2 flasks between all of us, a sack of bandages. Don't expect any goodness from those black tin cans. If you meet them, count yourself lucky if you don't end up nailed to the nearest fence post. A leader has to take care of their own tribe first. All the scandalized gasps. How could he do such a thing? Suddenly fall away when you're first faced with a hard choice. Are you going to take food out of your own child's mouth to feed a starving stranger? True. Based. Endure. What the heck? Dolius. What are you doing, man? What is that? Can you just do something normal for once? Like gift 100 tier 2 subscriptions? Life can be cruel. In times of war or famine, folks are sometimes forced to make ugly choices like that, because if they don't, it'll cause even more death. But there's one thing I've noticed. Olbrich glares at the Acre. Some chieftains loathe making decisions like that. After they do it, they drink and blame themselves, even though they know they did the right thing. Other ones, however, are all too happy to make them. They even boast about it afterwards. Look at me and my heart of stone and my head of iron. What happened after that? The Gargos attacked despite how the Hell Knights Paralictor had threatened us. Ashes endeavored to help them, and had us carry their wounded, but the monsters had them slaughtered. Ashes was beside himself. It's difficult to conceive of such evil. He told our people to go with the Hell Knights to find shelter while he stayed to cover our retreat. The woman exhaled softly. He was a strong cleric, but as he treated our wounded, he neglected himself and he paid for it. Let me call Zurich and move some money around. Yes! Your commander can't be helped, but you're still alive. Allow me to help you, and you can come with us. The woman looks at you wistfully. Why? So many deaths, so many sacrifices, such bravery, all for what? No, I will not go with you, stranger. My commander, I will die by what we lived for. Compassion and nobility. I don't want to keep fighting for a world that boasts to such laws. May the goddess forgive me. Farewell. I'm sorry if these good people treated you this way. If you don't have strength to go any further, rest. We will continue your crusade, I promise you. Jaeger shakes his head. Commander, I'm not one to advise you, but you're wasting time on this fool, and the Gargoyles will soon be back. That's the usual tactic. Fly up, regroup, attack again. I'm going back to my unit now, and I'll advise you do not stay here long either. Ooh, bastard sword.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Oh well, the movement on these guys. I guess they're technically flying, huh?
You won't stop us.
Do we still have haste? Yeah, we do. For 8 seconds, it's one turn.
Cover me, all right?
Oh my god, it's a cleric. A fiend gargoyle cleric.
Strike!
Make every strike count.
What's going on today? This looks like you're on the way to Regil, yeah. Regile, as I like to call him. We're old friends, me and Regile. We mix a bit. Sometimes he says call me Regil, sometimes Regile, sometimes Regili. But, you know, he jokes a lot though. He has a lot of funny things that he likes to say and stuff like that, so.
Surrender or else!
We explored most of the map that we missed exploring last time, and we had some pretty good Crusader fights. So my Crusader guys are doing pretty good. Makes me call him Sir. He said just call me Regili. I don't know. I can probably just not turn-base it when I have 2 unconscious enemies. Oh, that guy didn't even die. I'm in danger!
I am your end!
Gargoyle? Best lawful evil companion entirety of D&D-like games, and it's not even close. What are some, PG1 lawful evil companion? Companions of Evil Morality, Baldur's Gate. PG2. Wait, what about Saravok? Saravok is lawful evil. This guy would be pretty good if you think it's better than Saravok. To be fair, Saravok wasn't necessarily a great character, which was just redeeming him in those cool. So, as far as I'm aware, a hunter is a hunter even in a dream, right? Is that correct?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, crap, there's one up here too. What do I do with that? That's a good companion. Sarwok is a companion, yep. In Baldur's Gate 2. That's why I assume you're asking this because of Baldur's Gate 3.
Too late for apologies.
And that's why his appearance in Baldur's Gate 3 is so bad. It's actually one of the worst continuations of a storyline I've ever seen in my entire life. Spoilers for a 24-year-old game. Hey, listen, I think spoilers are timeless, but you know, but when it's stuff that I've streamed and it's like we're playing a related game, then I feel like it's a bit different free for all. It pops up Twitter, says mustache and does some heinous stuff in the background. Well, the thing about Baldur's Gate 2 is that I think Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 storylines are overall mediocre. I don't think they're very good. But Baldur's Gate 2, in Baldur's Gate 1, Sarvok is the villain, right? So he's the big bad of Baldur's Gate 1. And then in Baldur's Gate 2, you can get Sarvok as a companion, and then you can and Sarvok is like one of the most evil dudes ever. But you can literally make him good. You can change his alignment from like lawful evil to like lawful good or whatever. And that's by far the most interesting and coolest thing that Baldur's Gate 2 does, by far in my opinion. But it's also one of my favorite like character things from most RPGs. One of them, and I'm not saying the top one, but like one of them. But then in BG3 for some reason, Laren, which is like, what if Sarvok was back, but he was just evil? Like, okay, cool. Like, why not use the most interesting ending from BG2? Why pick the most boring, imaginable ending? Why even bring it back to begin with? But, you know. So stupid. So dumb.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Stab you or zap you?
You should have run!
If I knew that, I would make you take Viconia? Wait, what was that? Companion Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, but like... Oh, you can make her good. Oh. I don't know if that's as compelling though. I think the compelling part about Sarvok in BG2, I think is his evolution as a character, right? Like he's a pretty decent villain in 1. Like his morals and reasonings make sense. And then you take all that in BG1 and you go to 2, and this entire thing there's just like you're like he's your Kyodai, right? And it's just kind of like you can tell that he had like good reasons for what he was doing, but he was just kind of misguided. So it creates a good twist when you kind of turn him to goodness, and it creates really good moments. So not necessarily just like the redemption that's interesting, but it's just I think it's a particularly good redemption story compared to a lot of other redemption stories. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
You won't survive me.
That was a bad call.
I'm gone.
And when I'm gone, just carry on the morn.
This is my kind of work.
Even after attack, the tents at the Hellknights camp are lined up, neatly looking like they're ready for a parade.
We do it my way.
Hell Knights, more like Heaven Knights, am I right? Okay, we can stop for a second to heal now, probably.
Yes.
I love a good redemption story, though. Who's my next person? Is it Ulbrich? Can he do checks while he's in his form here? Oh yeah, he's my nature guy.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Then I can pollute the earth, creating tumors filled with poison. You do that. We're not so different, you and I, with Saravok. I had that conversation about 3 breaks if you're shapeshifted. Wait, what's the problem with that? Did it just not work? I forgot. I remember it being weird though, for sure.
If you dare.
Did I shapeshifted and dialogue starts? You just won't be there. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I mean, listen, I've said this before. I've said it again. Baldur's Gate 3 is not a very well-made game.
Knight Commander, I presume. Your glory precedes you. I am Reginald de Renge, Paralictor of the Order of the God Claw, and temporary officer of the joint unit of Hell Knights and the Order of the Sunrise Sword. You and your people should take positions. The gargoyles are regrouping. We expect they will attempt to break through in 5 to 6 minutes.
I feel like they could have given this guy a bit of a cooler model, because he looks a little bit like a wuss.
Would you look at their get-up? Head to toe in black. You can tell right away that lot means business. How can they move in all that armor, I wonder? Those spikes must catch on everything, eh? And answering the call of nature, that'd put the fear in you. One slip and you've killed it yourself.
He does not acknowledge Ulbricht's wit with so much as a glance. A joint unit.
Forcibly joined. The leader of the Order of the Sunrise Sword was unable to get to safety, which is not surprising, considering his, shall we say, excessive scrupulousness and sluggishness. Given the extreme situation, I took command of his people.
Just great. Paladins and Hell Knights all in the one troop. It's like catching the plague and the pox at the same time.
Technically speaking, there isn't much in common between these events. While Paladins may truly not be frequent members of Hell Knight orders, except for the Order of the God Claw, of course, the probability of contracting both plague and the pox is not all that low. One would simply have to engage in debauchery during an epidemic.
Vad det säger om det är en Torag.
Aw, Nenio, you're no fun.
It's supposed to be good when different people unite. We're here for a common cause. But it still gives me the creeps for some reason. Hell Knights shouldn't be allowed to get their claws into our paladins. It's wrong.
I so ordered your old wounded to be finished off.
Indeed. The gargoyles were clearly trying to capture as many prisoners as they could. I don't know the reason behind these abductions, but I'm not about to give the enemy what they want. That is why all my people were ordered not to be taken alive. And as for the wounded, we didn't have time to get them to safety anyway.
Only someone who's never been responsible for the lives of others could feel any outrage at this decision. The wounded couldn't be saved. What good would it do to anyone if the rest perished along with them?
That's giving me... He's not wrong, but it's giving me hardcore Redditor vibes. It's like, well, actually, if people that have a real firefighter experience would understand that, It's like, he's not wrong, but it's also like... outrage. We just watched some people, some wounded people that could have been saved just get slaughtered, just stabbed in their beds by their companions. Just like, oh, the outrage, this internet outrage. Did you really just give 2 flasks of water to the Knights of the Sunrise Sword, suffering from thirst? And the sack uses bandages. Standing behind his commander, Jaeger rolls his eyes.
I spared them the exact volume of resources I could sacrifice without risking my own people.
The Great Predator and female romance as well.
And I've already ordered they be given additional
What
supplies.
does that mean?
They are temporarily under my charge, and I can use their forces to rebuff the attack. They'll work for their water.
Does he like mansplain? Raises his voice and speaks emphatically, ignoring a whisper from coming group of knights on a sword. He seems to be reiterating his position for their benefit. We're gonna have to replay it as Haruka, dude. That would be a cool playthrough. What class would Haruka be though? Like a bard? Bard probably makes the most sense for Haruka. Or Scald. And whatever is like the idol, whatever is the closest to an idol. But Asata path, yeah, maybe. Alright guys, I'm starting another playthrough. But I'm just gonna launch the game again, so we'll just have both playthroughs going at the same time. I'll just split the screen in the middle. That would actually be cool to do like a, you do like a 4-piece. You have like four playthroughs at the same time. The ADHD stream. I'll have three. Actually, here's what I'll do. We'll split the screen in two, right? And then top left will be mine, and then bottom right will be chat plays Wrath of the Righteous, where you guys use chat commands to play the game. I don't know what is most Kiryu here. I feel like Kiryu can be a bit rash sometimes, right? I still think Kiryu is chaotic. It just depends a little bit, right? Because when I choose all the options, I'm thinking about the speeches Kiryu will hold before one of those like moments. You know what I mean? Where it's like, but the most important thing is that friends stick together during a fight, and it's like, yeah, hell yeah, Kiryu, you know. But I think this one works. For this, you must act first and deal with the consequences later. Sacrifice nothing, and you will gain nothing.
Noble Ashes and his sunrise swords have already done so. And this is what it led to.
That's right. The chief is responsible for his own tribe. If he decides that he's responsible for the whole world, his own people will come to ruin. And if he wishes that someone else was responsible for his people, that means he's not fit to be chief.
Did you get rid of the Gargos? Then we'll talk.
Agreed. Be ready, Commander. This attack may be worse than the last one.
I'm glad all my weak carrots in the backline. They're in the cutscene. Oh, look. I should delay until all the way after 9 a.m. That makes no sense.
This will hurt!
Hello, my darling. Hello, my hometown girl. I should check this. They're immune to fire before I do that again. Oh, they got some resistance, but I don't care if they're immune, right? I literally don't care because of the ring. Or because of my mythic power.
Endure this!
Wait, what has happened? I was gonna look at if these guys have magic. Oh yeah, no cold iron.
Make every strike count.
Not really doing his best. That's the reason they call him Endaline Mandragoran, am I right?
Distract them for me.
Oh my god! Is this dude a huge boy? Oh, just level 5. Jaeger's still alive. Who just died? Where's Oh, he's in front of me. There he is, Regil.
Don't hold back!
I might be Regil, but I'm not Ragile. Oh, they're down here now. Wait, what just happened? Why did I get my turn back? That was weird.
I'll hit you!
I should have Firebolt, probably, huh? We are two Reese in a tard. What's up, Christopher? Jesus Christ.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Are you excited for some rusting? Are you gonna get rusty with it? Eating pizza, I'm about to be racist in my favorite tabletop game. Arkham Horror? The card game? I'm so rusty, right? Meow.
Time
I'm
to
just gonna
share your
stab
treasures.
this guy would be a nice kill. I love racist. Have you heard of this guy called Asmongold? Not related, but I'm just yeah, just unrelated, but you know, just a lot of ass.
Strike!
I keep forgetting to do key strike. Oops, my bad. MB. Oh my god, that's a fireball. Nice. Is this Regil guy just running back and forth? He's not doing anything. You playing this Dungeons & Dragons crap for real? Oh yeah. And here's the thing, I would do it again too. A lot of people don't believe that, but I would actually do this
You
again.
won't survive me. Did you see that?
What can I really realistically do here? Can I make Oldbrig larger? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing.
Cover me, all right?
Person only does something once, I take big offense to that. Well, guess what? My facts don't care about your feelings. The only thing I care about is beating some pussy right now.
You should have run! Ha!
Kiryu is going ham, dude. Kiryu has no chill.
Will be quick.
But all these knights are dying because they can't just hide behind me. I guess they're fighting bravely at least. They got
Stab you or
that
zap
going
you.
for them.
Why not both?
Enervation. Do one of these. Okay, Regil, do something. I'm not very impressed with this Regil guy, everyone. I'm gonna just be honest here. I feel like this Regil guy probably could. This gives me a size bonus to strength, and this gives me a enhancement bonus to strength. I'll give it to Old Brig here, if I can. You're so hurt. Why would you go up there? Just chill and survive, man.
This will hurt!
How did these Hell Knights survive for so long when they're losing this badly to... Well, I guess not all of these are Hell Knights. Some of them are for also that other... The Sarmray cult. They're really getting their asses whooped by these gargoyles. I guess this is a high cleric, though. Oh, it's a level 8 cleric, 5 monstrous creature. Kind of gnarly.
Distract them from me.
I think he's about to do a channel. He did a channel. I think he's about to take a nap.
You won't stop us.
Gargoyle on these nuts. Got him. I'll just throw marching missile at this. Yaker, what did he have to say? Regil. Oh, I leveled up. Regil gratefully stows his weapon and places his hands behind his back. You two, check the area. Mark any potential shelters that offer protection against aerial attacks. Quartermaster, inventory the remnants of the camp. I want to make sure that the gargoyles only abduct people and weren't interested in anything else. Send messengers immediately to our scout squads and order them to return to camp, and I need a full list of casualties, the sooner the better. He turns it to your note slightly. Commander, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I am quite interested in the events that occurred at the Grey Garrison, and I suppose you have questions for me as well. What do you want to know about what happened at the Grey Garrison? Any shift in the balance of power during this war has a direct impact on my mission. If a new player appears who is capable of fighting demons effectively, then I am ready to support that person with all the resources I have at my disposal. Ritual speaks pensively, as if talking to himself. But naturally, I cannot blindly trust a stranger, even one marked by the gods. The gods blessed me with an incredible gift, and Queen Galfrey put me at the helm of the crusade. You have every right to doubt. I usually don't trust strangers either. I don't care at all whether you believe me. Rachel seems entirely unoffended by the harshness of your response. A perfectly reasonable position, and you are well within your right. Although, if I were you, I wouldn't chase off potential allies so quickly. Is there anything you'd like to know before we move on to more serious issues? What if I wanted to join the ranks of the Hell Knights? The requirements for knights and signifiers are common knowledge, and they must certainly be satisfied. If you do that, the Order will consider your request. Any further discussion prior to your completion of the necessary task is pointless. Not every fighter or spellcaster is fit to serve with us. What are the Hell Knights doing here within the border of the World Wound? The same as you and your army, fighting a war against the demons. The Hell Knights have always been a part of the Crusades. From the very beginning, we don't answer to Queen Galfrey, and we act on our own authority, but we serve the common cause. The Scari's spawn have no place in the world we want to build. Rachel barks out the final word. What does Perlictor mean? I am the commander of this unit, and in the Order's hierarchy, I'm 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the World Wound, there are few who equal my rank, but I am the most senior Hell Knight officer for many leagues around. Where's the Queen, now this Perlictor? There's a whole lot of foreign taskmasters in our lands these days. Wherever you go in Sarkoris, there's always someone dishing out orders. It looks like he's from Mortal Kombat. He's from Yakuza. Judging by your tattoos, you are one of the few Sarkonians who survived. If these are your lands, what's stopping you from taking charge yourself? Perhaps it's high time you woke up from your dreams? How of a beautiful green Sarkoris and admitted that these lands haven't been yours for hundreds of years now. We're not talking about your atrocities. Of course, the parrot does seem hurt as surprise. If you wish, I will explain my position in detail. All the soldiers killed at my order belong to my unit. Therefore, the case is an internal matter for the Order of the God Claw. You could have sent an appeal to the Order's commanders, but the result is inevitable. Not only do the Order's rule and field operations guideline not prohibit it, they even recommend a policy of death is preferable to captivity. So everything that happened, though it is surely lamentable and has deprived me of few good fighters, is also a prime example of the military necessities. But I hope you understand where the jurisdiction of your orders end and ours begins. Sure. I cannot influence your internal rules, but I hope you understand where the jurisdiction of your orders end and ours begin. I'm not trying to force our rules on Crusaders, Commander. I hope you won't try to make us disregard ours. If the incident is settled, I suppose we can return to relevant matters. What are you going to do now after the gargoyle attack? I will wait for my remaining fighters to return. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, that depends on the results of our conversation, Commander. Virgil narrows his eyes before we move on to serious subjects. I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. Jaeger steps forward and salutes with clenched fist to his chest. Herr Lichter, permission to report. During the first gargoyle attack, I determined it was necessary to leave my post. I swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked him to provide assistance. Virgil nods. The reinforcements were much needed. You will earn a double salary for your resourcefulness, Jaeger, and 100 lashes for abandoning your post. The young knight grows a little pale, but immediately salutes again. Yes, Herr Lichter. Don't forget he abandoned his armor. I say nothing. Rachel, who has watched you closely throughout the entire conversation, notes himself. Now for a more delicate issue. You, Commander, were interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Their forces in Canabria suffered great losses in the demon attack, and now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They're reeling with no command structure. Their order will hardly be able to recover from the losses they've suffered. What are you getting at? These fighters aren't the finest material I worked with, but if I assume formal command over them, I'll be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. One or two might even become true Hell Knights. The rest will be put to good use as well. Exile, you think he'd be more than fine with draconian, ruthless organizations? Yeah, to an extent, I guess. But again, we have to remember that Kiryu's not a normal Yakuza. Kiryu's like the honorable, the Yakuza are a good type. He's not a, oh yeah, let's go, you know, sexual traffic people and commit murder for fun, right? Kiryu's like the, he's like the Yakuza are an honorable organization that deals with things that, you know, the regular society can't deal with and does it for them. And sure, you make some money doing some protection rackets and stuff like that, but it's all for a good reason. You know, he's like 99% of Kiryu's side missions is him stopping people from being normal Yakuza, right? He's the worst Yakuza, yes. Do you think these people follow you after how you treated them? Though not at the best, they are still warriors and knights. They know what discipline is, and what that victory in war does not come without cost. Any among them who still haven't realized that aren't worth my time and effort. What does this have to do with me? A spark flashed in Reginald's pale eyes. I suppose, Commander, that for leagues around from Canabria to Dresden, and from Dresden to the cursed city of Ai is at the heart of the world wound, all of this pertains to you in one way or another. You are the catalyst that shifted an age-old balance of power, whether you meant to or not. Your own future, and much more, depends on the decisions you make here and now, even the ones that seem insignificant. Just like Stuart Crew are the worst pirates, true. No one but them can has the right to decide their fate. Talk to them directly and get your answer. Fletcher looks at the warriors in white and yellow, shifting carelessly from one foot to another. Initiates of the Sunrise Sword, your leader is dead. The Order has suffered serious losses, and will not be able to recover. You may return to Mendev to join another Crusader Order, and hope they'll don't meet the same fate as the Sunrise Sword. Or you may remain under my command. I will not promise that it will be easy, or that our war-making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this. Under my command, you will never again feel the helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous raptor. Does that mean we worked off the precious resources you spent on us? The water, medicine, and bandages? He asked one of the knights in white and yellow. I won't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. The initiates of the Sunrise Sword consult with each other for a time, and then one of them, a younger woman in light armor, says, Thank you for your trust, Paralictor. We will stay, and are ready to obey your orders. Fine, in due course, I will receive your troops and make any necessary decisions regarding your role in my unit. And now, Commander, for the most important issue. Cooperation between our forces. We do have a common enemy and a common battlefield. You're looking at me strangely, Paralictor. When we discussed the Acre's punishment and when we decided the fate of the Sunrise Sword, it's as if you were testing me. Richard lowers his head in a gesture that might be read as respectful. I do not believe I made any attempt to conceal my interest in you, both as new, strong leader in the region and as the bearer of a highly unusual power. Of course, I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that it's my duty. My army and I are going to Dresden to free the city from demons. You can join forces with us. Rachel rubs his chin pensively. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate bands of today's Crusaders under one banner. We certainly need the base of operations inside the World Wound. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. However, I would remind you that Hell Knights are outside of Mendes' jurisdiction. My unit and I will join forces and obey your orders, but only for as long as I deem that our goal coincide. I like his eyes, they're so bright. Neither darkness nor paleness has taken them for now. I've never dealt with Hell Knights before, but from what I've seen, they're serious fighters. That's just what we need. And just think of how the armor look in the paintings they'll make about our battlefields. It's a deal. Yes, Commander. My forces and Reginald Derenge are at your disposal. Ooh. Derenge? Derenge? Okay,
Pretty good, aren't I?
I have limited time, so I don't think, skeleton of a man wearing armor of the first of the Crusaders is holding a skeleton of a child with a strange proportion and animal paws instead of legs. Oh my god. I don't think we have time to level up today, so I think we'll do is probably... I don't know, why is this guy just sitting here?
I'm off!
I think we'll probably just head out. I can deal with the levels up next time. Whenever there's build, it's plus to throw Bastard Sword, comes to critical hit with its restores when it's hit from the wielder, it can be wielded on both characters. Look at his animation. That guy over here.
Just
I
don't
still
blame me.
got it!
Oh. He's praising the sun. How dare you! I was looking at the text first, so I didn't even see him standing up. I don't know if inspired wisdom +2. I have charisma. Lan here already has +2. Someone else care about wisdom? Does Ulbrich care about wisdom? No. He uses wisdom? Okay. Ring of protection +2. Nice. Don't mind if I +2. This one's stack, right? Wait. Okay. These positions should be switched. Ain't that a ring of protection +2 you got there, mate? Pretty good, in it.
We are walking on dangerous ground here.
We're walking on sunshine.
I do what I must.
It was alright to leave in the cave. I didn't see it. I'm just gonna leave this area, then I'll save, and then we can level up next time. If there's gonna be a next time, who knows? Who knows, guys? I might be done with the game at this point. Oh, there's one right here. Guys, I think this game is really good, but I can't help but notice that during, we're playing this game, and you guys told me to play it, but during the Pathfinder playthrough, the support just hasn't been there. We're just not getting the same amount of gifted subscribers we were before. Oh, Hell Knights. What is they? Oh, they're using battle axe +2. They're doing +21, and then a 16 hit. They have shield wall, then they have battering ram attack. Every 2 turns it moves. Oh, that's interesting. I'll see what this next time. What's this? Day 12? Alright. Man, good session today. Dude, I really like the Crusader stuff. I like the discount. Here's some magic stuff. I was thinking about it all. Ever since we unlocked it, I'm just thinking about it like, man, that's fun. I just want to play that. I'm like, should I start a campaign by myself so we can play more of that? Anyway, that's it for me. That was a good sesh. We'll be back with more of this on Tuesday, regular time, 10:00 time, 10 a.m. GMT +2. Schedule exists down there in your local time zones. Game suggestion coming. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. It's not the same though. It's not the same. It's one of those things where it's like I like this as a side system. I just like the side system of it, even if it isn't super well thought out, even if it isn't the best thing ever made. It's just fun to just participate in it as a side system. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you all had a great time. We will be back with more of this, like I said. If you're new, feel free to stream on the Discord, all that good stuff. We'll be playing this every day of the week, or every stream day of the week, except for Saturdays. Have you tried the Gwen standalone game? I played Thronebreaker, but not the other one. But I haven't streamed Thronebreaker, so it might be something I'll stream in the future for sure, and then maybe try that standalone roguelite one or whatever. But I played Thronebreaker, yeah, it's really good. Super, super good. We're gonna to Mortis, there's a raid. This game is great though, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's like, it's really hard to put down. It's one of those, like, I look forward to playing it every day. Which is the case for most games that I stream, but some games I get a little bit like, ugh. Let me just get this over with already. Lag squad raid? No, you're supposed to post that in Mortis' chat. Don't post it in this chat. No. We are raiding Mortis. I'm raiding Mortis. No. But yeah, I think that's it for me. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Like I said, back on Tuesday, regular time. Schedule down there. Keep fighting fast, everyone. Have a great rest of Sundays. And bye-bye. I'm gonna bold raid you, little boy.